All right, back for another beer review, and today I'm going to be reviewing another collaboration beer, and this one is between the Finback Brewery out of Queens, New York, and Mikerphone Brewing out of Elk Grove Village, Illinois, and this is their Heinous. So this is an Imperial Stout brewed with coffee, chocolate, and hazelnut. Comes in at 12% alcohol by volume, no IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is just under 10 weeks old. So I've never had anything from Mikerphone. I've heard really good things over about the past, I'd say about 12 to 18 months, and I just never had a chance to try any of their beer. So this is the first time that I'll be drinking a beer that has any involvement from Mikerphone. And they're collaborating with one of my recent favorite breweries. I've been reviewing a lot of Finback beers over the past 6 months. I've been enjoying most of them, and this one really excites me because A, it's a huge Imperial Stout, and B, has a lot of adjuncts in it. On the side here, they say be fresh and drink now. An Imperial Snacky Stout inspired by mud pie with chocolate, coffee, and hazelnut, brewed in collaboration with Mikerphone. So yeah, basically a pastry stout. That's what it is. Been drinking a lot of those. I've been enjoying them. So 12%, we're gonna see how this, I don't wanna, see, they don't overfill it like a lot of breweries. Anyway, let's, oh yeah, so that's pouring out like straight up. Nah, I wouldn't say motor oil, because it does have, when I poured it, that was way like deeper brown as opposed to black. Let's see. I don't know why there's condensation. This has been out of my fridge for an hour. This is probably cellar temp, probably around 60 to 63 degrees. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that on camera is going to come off probably as pitch black. It does kind of look like that in the glass. When it was pouring, it looked like a dark brown or like a deep ruby red. Had about a finger of a straight up brown or mocha colored head that has dissipated and continues to dissipate. I doubt that's going to stick around. But yeah, that looks like a beautiful beer. Beautiful beer. Anyway, let's get a nose. Oh my fucking Christ. This is fantastic. This is tons of hazelnut. If you don't like hazelnut, you're not going to like this beer. I happen to love hazelnut. And yeah, it just, wow. Mud pie, sure. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what this actually smells like. It's not mud pie, but tons of chocolate, tons of fudgy, like dark, sweet or dark chocolate. Very rich and decadent. There is definitely some coffee. This is like you kind of took like a coffee crumb cake, more so than a mud pie, and like drizzled some, you know, drizzled some like dark chocolate on it, but then also topped it with hazelnuts. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. It smells, I guess, you know what? I guess it does kind of smell like a mud pie. I don't know. I don't eat mud pies regularly or anything. I've had it a couple times in my life. I can't say that this smells exactly like one, but probably does. It smells super sweet. This smells like a pastry stout for somebody with a sweet tooth. I have one, but as you guys know in a lot of my reviews, I do want some kind of balance. When they're cloying, this is where I want to split this can. That's kind of where I'm at. Wow. Yeah, there's not much more to say. Hazelnut, dark chocolate, definitely has a decent coffee roast to it. There's not much beer character to it, which I know a lot of people out there would probably be upset about. I'm not upset about it, but if I was just smelling this blind and I had no idea it was beer, I couldn't tell you it was beer, honestly. Anyway, it smells delicious. Let's get into it. Cheers. And it's fucking delicious. Wow, that is great. I can't believe this is fucking 12%. Are you kidding me? All right, the only indication that this is a big beer is basically the body and mouthfeel. The body is not full, but it's like lower side of full body, medium side of full body. So for 12% beer, is it thin? I guess technically, but not really, because it's approaching full body. It is big. I would want it maybe I want it to be a little bit more chewy and like thick, but it's still pretty big on the body. I don't know if they're using oats or lactose. I would imagine they would have said lactose, but this has a nice creamy mouthfeel to it. It definitely has some carbonation. It's not undercarb or anything, but just has a nice creaminess to it. Like if I was doing this blind again, I would say there's lactose or oats in here. But the taste, the nose basically carried over. Tons of hazelnut. I will say this one more time. If you do not like hazelnut, you will not like this beer. I love hazelnut. I shouldn't say I love hazelnut. I really like hazelnut. But yeah, this, to me, this is not coming off as a mud pie. Again, and that's me being ignorant or just you know, I won't say not familiar with mud pies because I've had them before, but like I haven't probably had one in many years. And I would just say that this is definitely a pastry or dessert stout. Think of whatever your favorite pastry or dessert is with hazelnut. For me, I get like a coffee crumb cake where there's coffee in there. Maybe you drizzle some sweet or dark chocolate on there. You top it with hazelnuts. The only thing giving me a little bit of like an indication that it's a beer is there is like a roasty malt character, even like a biscuity, almost cookie-like malt character. I don't know if that was their intention. Probably so. But for me, that's what I'm picking up on. Like I said, no indication of the alcohol being probably over 7% for me. Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol legs on the side of the glass where I was drinking and stuff, but it's just absolutely fucking delicious. Holy shit. I thought this would be good. Like, I thought it would be good. Basically, it's a pastry stout. It's from two breweries that are well known and get pretty positive feedback, especially Mikerphone. They're, you know, I won't say they're super hype, but they have a lot of hype behind them. And Finback for me has been killing it over the last half year. This is on another level for me of just fucking pastry stouts. Everything they say is in it. They're delivering on it. They're delivering on it in spades. And here's the kicker. Is this sweet? Yes. Is it too sweet for my palate? No. I'm going to be able to kill that can. And I would probably be able to drink like a bomber of this. Honestly, it's not that sweet. I mean, it's sweet, don't get me wrong, but it's not cloying. It's not, it has a finish that is slightly roasty. It definitely finishes sweeter, but there's also a slight drying sensation. Yeah, definitely a sweeter beer, but it's not too sweet. It's just not, it's rich and decadent, but not overly so. I'm all over the place. But I will say, if you see this beer, I don't care if this is 2, 3, 4 months old by the time you see this, even a half year, pick this up. This is fucking delicious. I'm going to give this a straight 5 out of 5. First 5 out of 5 in 2019, I believe, maybe. I don't know, I can't remember. But it's definitely one of the first 5 out of 5s in 2019. This is an awesome beer. The best Finback beer that I've had since I've started drinking their stuff. And obviously the only Mikerphone beer I've had. And yeah, I want to try a lot more from them. So that was Heinous from Finback and Mikerphone, and it gets a 5 out of 5 for me. This is awesome. Best pastry stout I've had in a while. And yeah, it's just delicious. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Until the next one. Cheers.